right, in problem 4, we're factoring out a monomial first. It says here to factor out a polynomial completely, first factor out the greatest common factor of the polynomial's terms, then factor the remaining polynomial until it is written as the product of polynomials that cannot be factored any further. Okay, so first you're going to factor out a monomial, and then you're going to use your AC method. Okay, so look at the first example. 8x squared minus 36x minus 20. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to factor out a monomial. Okay, so which monomial is the greatest common factor of 8x squared minus 36x minus 20? Yes, it's 4. So we're going to divide this by 4, divide this by 4, and divide this by 4. Now, when we factor out that GCF, that 4 goes on the outside. 4 goes on the outside. And then we can just simplify what's left on the inside. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. So this is going to be 2x squared. Negative 36x divided by 4, that's going to be minus 9x. And then negative 20 divided by 4 is minus 5. Now you have to remember that this negative 4 has to follow each step. You cannot leave it off. Okay? So once we do this, now we're going to use our AC method. So then use the AC method. Okay? So again, here we have ax squared minus bx minus c. So when we multiply a times c, we're going to get 2 times negative 5, which is equal to negative 10. So now we need to find the factors of 10. So now find the factors of negative 10. Okay? So of course that would be 1 times 10 and 2 times 5. Now don't forget that 1 has to be positive and 1 has to be negative. And in addition to that, when we add them, our final answer has to be negative. So that means that we want the larger numbers to be negative. Okay? So when we add them, so now we're going to do some adding. We have 1 plus negative 10, that's negative 9, and 2 plus negative 5, that's negative 3. So this one's out, and we're going to use 1 and negative 10 to rewrite b. So we will use one. Let's just say use these factors. Use these factors to rewrite b. Okay? All right. So when we rewrite, remember we're going to bring down the 4, and now we're going to rewrite 2x squared. We're going to have plus x plus x minus 10x minus 5. What's wrong with that? Can I factor anything out of 2x and x? Yeah, I guess we can do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and factor out. So first we're going to group the first two here, and we'll group the second two right there. Okay. Now, when we factor, let's see here. Again, we're going to bring down the 4. And in the first term, or in the first binomial, let's see, let's factor out just an x. So the x is going to come out, and then what's left is going to be 2x plus 1. Okay? And then for the next one, we can factor out, now see how I included the subtraction in there? So we can factor out a negative 5. We can factor out a negative 5 on that one. So this is going to be minus 5, and then what's left is a positive 2x plus 1. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and change this parentheses to a bracket also. Okay, so now you can see that we have two binomials that are exactly the same, and we have our leftovers. So we're going to go ahead and take those two binomials out. Let's see. Let's bring down our 4, and then we're going to take out those two binomials, put them on the outside of the parentheses. So that will be 2x plus 1. There's my first binomial. And then we have the x and the negative 5. X minus 5. And that is our second binomial. And we're all done. So there is your final answer. Okay. All right. If you need to look at any of these examples again, they are there for you. I hope you liked your second video.